Hi guys, it's Sally here from Perfect Form Physio, and this is the final sequence in our theraband program. I just wanted to finish off by having a little bit chat about positioning of your theraband and variations that we can use with our body to make it a little bit more difficult or a bit easier. So if we go back to linking it up within the door, we mentioned in one of our previous segments about knotting it and then shutting the door, obviously with our little sign on the other side saying no entry, Sally is training. This is going to be a high to low vector with our training. So depending on what your physio is giving you, this is really quite nice for scapular or shoulder blade work, shoulder connection, and it can even work nicely if we're starting to integrate shoulder blade to hip, if that's part of the rehab you require. So with this, the band is going to be higher, and then we can pull down on a high to low vector. Alternatively, if we want to go low to high, we can then go back to using ourselves as the block, using the foot, low to high. We can even change our vector with split stance position, so it comes from further behind the body to forwards, or we could put that foot leading that way. We could even come out to the side. So there's a lot of variations in movement that we can do. We don't always have to be working on the horizontal plane here. Another variation that we can have is what are we doing with our feet as we're doing our exercises. So if I'm using a pulling exercise for an example, I'm just going to do a high-low pull or a high-low single arm row. Do I want my feet wide? Do I want them together, narrow, which is a little bit more difficult? Or am I training with more of a stability aspect? I'm actually going to be on one leg. So am I training on one leg? Then could I vary my body movement so I'm side on, slightly on an angle, or facing the wall, facing the door? Am I moving? So could I bring it in with a lunge as well? So as you can see, just with one very small piece of equipment, your only limit really is your imagination as to how many exercise combinations you can do. I hope that helps. Bye.